People are fascinating. Most of us are trying desperately to impress the person we really like. We try to be fun, interesting, picture perfect. Guess what? When you go on a first date, boring first dates are actually good. And I will explain why. Hey guys, so this is Zachariah Bourne, transformational and dating coach. So what's our intention when we go on a first date, right? Usually we want to seem really cool, really interesting, maybe a great partner to this person. We want to seem like amazing, right? At least that's how I felt. I've wanted to seem really amazing to someone I like. So of course, many of us, we try to plan dates that make us seem really interesting, and seem really great and exciting. And guess what? That's not always the best thing. Planning expensive and lavish dates can really backfire. And let's talk about why. It's because the majority of the time that you spend with a partner, right? Once you're already in a relationship or once you're already with someone in some capacity, is going to be doing mundane, boring, regular stuff. Couples, they can do laundry together, they're walking down the street together, they're going to, pick up cheap food. You're usually not going to be ordering $200 meals every single night. You're just going to be doing regular stuff, hanging out on the couch, being in a car together, just boring, regular stuff. So what do I recommend? Making your first date really mundane like that. Making it really regular. So if you have an incredible time just doing boring ass stuff, you can tell that there's probably a lot more potential there. Life is just full of these little beautiful moments, while you're doing the laundry together, while you're hanging out, in bed together, while you're just walking down the street, while you're just doing regular stuff. Those are when a lot of the beautiful moments happen. Sitting at Starbucks, drinking a tea together, or whatever it is. Because with the right person and the right chemistry, you can make even sitting at the DMV to be an incredible experience. And the DMV for most people is a place where happiness goes to die. So what I recommend is not looking for that feeling of butterflies, that oh my God, super excited feeling, it's too much, like you're about to burst maybe. This can actually be an indication that you perceive the other person as being of greater value than you are. It can be like an internal thing when you get that nervousness going on. Instead, what I recommend is looking for someone who feels right to be around. That butterfly feeling can be an indication that, something's not quite 100% on. While that feeling of just rightness, right? That feeling like this is the right place to be, I'm with the right person, this is feeling really good, this is where I'm supposed to be. That's more the feeling you want to look for. That feeling of it being right is also an indication that your self-worth is in a good, healthy place and a match to that. So one first date place I don't suggest, which is extremely common, is going to a movie. Why? Because during the movie you can't talk, you can't interact with someone, and there's a lot of excitement going on screen, and you're not really even, interacting, getting to know this person. So what do I suggest for a first date? Something with a low barrier to entry. So I think something inexpensive and approachable is a really great way to start. One, because you don't want to be shelling out a ton of money every time you go on a date and it could not work out. Second, because you're not investing too much too soon. That's something that can really scare people away, is investing too much too soon before you really know if you like someone. And I also suggest this because going on a boring date, if you want to call it that, if it's really nice, if you really enjoy it, just doing this regular thing, you can renew for another, and then renew for another, and then renew for another. Because a relationship is just a string of beautiful moments. We got to get really good at creating those beautiful moments. I say that all the time. I coach people on that all the time. Create that string of beautiful moments. And before you know it, months pass, years pass, just renewing and enjoying it, without putting too much pressure. Years, decades go by, and that's how we create a really fantastic relationship. We really overcomplicate this. We just need to make it really easy for ourselves. Just create that string of beautiful moments. So I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope you are excited to go out and have that boring date and to start creating that string of beautiful moments without putting too much pressure, making it easy on yourself and the other person, and just trying to enjoy it as much as possible. That totally flips dating on its head, right? Just make it super fun. Just make it fun for yourself, and it'll make the whole idea of it exciting. So I'll see you guys in the next videos. This is Zachariah Bourne. Take care.